Once upon a time, in a forest where the mist hung like whispers and the trees sighed with ancient secrets, there was a tiny, fragile house made entirely of matchsticks. It stood alone in a clearing, surrounded by towering oaks whose branches seemed to cradle it protectively, yet from a distance, it appeared as if it might crumble under the gentlest touch of the wind. Inside that delicate home lived a fairy named Elara. Her wings shimmered like broken glass, faintly luminous but tinged with shadows, and her eyes reflected a sadness that not even the morning sun could chase away. Elara had not always been sorrowful. Long ago, she had danced with the fireflies under the silver moon, laughed with the streams as they tumbled over stones, and sung songs that made flowers bloom even in winter. But time had a way of weaving sorrow into hearts, and hers had been tested in ways too deep to name. She had been abandoned by the other fairies for reasons she could never understand, left alone in the forest, and her home, the Matchstick house, was built with trembling hands and lonely tears. The house was fragile, a reflection of her own soul. Each matchstick, carefully stacked, held the warmth of memories she had collected from the forest, a leaf that glowed under moonlight, a feather from a bird that sang only once, a droplet of dew that held the first sunlight she ever saw. It was her treasure, her solace, her fragile fortress against the cruel loneliness of the world. Yet, even surrounded by such magic, Elara often felt an emptiness that gnawed at her heart, a longing for a companionship that seemed forever out of reach. One gray evening, as the clouds gathered and the wind whispered secrets through the leaves, Elara wandered beyond her clearing. She had heard rumors from the wind itself, a voice that spoke only to those who listened closely. About a creature who lived at the edge of the forest, a soul as lonely as her own. Curious and desperate for connection, she followed the paw.